on this BuMpY 50-point inspection. From K2 Brewing out of Rochester, New York, I have their DILL PICKLE GOSE. So this comes in at 4% ABV. It is 1 month old at the time of this tasting. This was gifted to me from one of my coworkers. So very cool. Gonna try this for the first time. Got a few more from this brewing company as well. I figured I'd go with this one first since it is a dill pickle gose. Says our version of a traditional German-style sour wheat beer, brewed with sea salt, Costanza's pickles, dill, and coriander. The hops are Saz. It's 4% ABV and 5 IBUs. Let's go ahead and pour this one into a glass. Alright, it's a very tight white bubbled head. Being a sour, I'm not sure that's going to last. It is fizzing quite a bit. Color of the beer itself is a straw to light gold, yellowish coloration. It is very, very hazy. Alright, let's go in for the full inspection. Cheers. Okay, so for the appearance on, I mean, what do you expect out of a pickled gose? I'm not really sure what it should look like. Kind of looks a little bit like pickle juice with some extra color there, but give it a 6 out of 6 for the appearance. The aromas in this thing, straight up dill pickle. First thing that hit me. It smells just like a dill pickle. There's a little bit of that saltiness that goes in with that. I think dill pickles are probably pickled with the salts and the vinegars and everything. So yeah, it smells like a dill pickle jar you just opened up. There's a slight underlining bready note it's hidden underneath all that. You gotta really be hunting for something other than dill pickle. It's pretty strong aroma on that. I think they did a great job. 10 out of 10 for the aroma. Flavors. First off, getting out into the malt with this one, there is that slight sourdough bread that comes through, which I do like in soured beers. So that's nice. And then it's dill pickle juice. There's a bit of salt in that as well. It is tart. Has a light drying body, high fizzy carbonation. Yeah, this tastes like what you would drink in the morning after a very hard night. Pickle juice a lot, but it does have that underlying like base to it as well. It does have that, like I said, that sourdough bread does kind of go in there. It's not really the first thing up front, but it is kind of mid-palate with it. Very nicely done. I'm gonna give it a 19 out of 19 for flavors. I mean, how could I not? The base is there, plus it drinks like pickle juice. It's like a mix between exactly what it is. Body 5 out of 5. For my overall on this one. Now, would I want to drink this every day? Probably not. But as a gimmicky beer, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, for my overall. I think everybody should try it, especially if you like pickles. I would definitely, if I could get this, pick this up. I Again, just to have every once in a while, because hey, who doesn't like to take some swigs out of a pickle jar every once in a while? But yeah, so I mean, pretty easy to figure out what the score is going to be on this, since it is a 50-point inspection and it scored the top of its class in each category. So K2 Bros Brewing Company and their Dill Pickle Gose is going to get a BuMpY 50 out of 50. So cheers, and I'll have to let my my coworker know that it's a great beer. So appreciate her for sharing with me. So cheers everybody, and thank you for watching.